let's just put this little baby in my pocket TN so that you can see how cute that fits. Hello everyone, I have something really exciting to compare for you all today, and that is, ta-da, 2 Sailor Professional Gear mini fountain pens. So this is kind of a new thing. This is a new line that they have, an updated version, if you will, of the original Sailor Mini. And they're very similar in most ways, but there is one major difference that makes me really happy, and maybe you'll notice that at the end here. The original Mini had threads on the back finial, and the reason for that is because when unposted, this pen is rather tiny to keep up with the mini style, and so to extend the length so that it writes, or it's the size of a more normal pen, the cap had to twist on to post. It only takes one twist, and you can line up this clip with the top of your nib, which is nice because then the clip is out of the way. But it is still an action, another step in the writing process that can be a little bit inconvenient. And personally for me, when I'm writing, sometimes I'll take pause and I will think about what to say next or reflect on what was just said. And when I do that, I don't leave my pen uncapped. I'm a little bit funny about the nib drying out. And so I always put the cap back on, even if it's for a few seconds in which I'm not writing. So that being said, having this little step, additional step into the whole process of twisting and turning caps to post and unpost and uncap and cap, it was never my go-to writer, even though I like the design of it, I like the size of it, I like the colors that they released, I like the nib that it comes with. They only come with the medium fine nibs, which is a bit unfortunate, but manageable. It's a nice nib regardless. But it was not my grab and go sort of fountain pen. So then, whenever this happened, I have no idea, suddenly the Morocco line appeared on Pen Sashi. And this one does not require any threading to post, which is just absolutely magical. And I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place, because this is still very much a tiny little pocket pen. And as you can see, extending the body to accommodate the unthreading posting of the cap, it's really not that much of a difference. This is still a very tiny fountain pen, but it makes all the difference in the world. And that little bit of extra length, at least in my hand, I feel like I could actually write with this unposted comfortably. And I'll just show you in comparison. So the bodies are just a little bit different. They also have released a cartridge converter. I don't have one yet. I definitely intend on getting one. I look forward to that, but I don't have one yet. I do want to show you all the components are exchangeable. So the pens are basically the same. There's just very subtle differences. One of the other differences that you will have noticed, perhaps, and this is just, more of an aesthetic. Look how cute that is. Oh man. And look, check it out. You can actually still use the threads on this with the different cap. So that's nice. The grip sections on the original minis are all a different color than the rest of the body. I think they're all the same color, but I am not quite certain. On the new Morocco line, all the grip sections match the rest of the pen. I am so happy that they have revisited the mini. I like this size quite a lot. And I just want to show you in comparison to some other pocket pens like the Kaweco Brass Sport and how that lines up. And oh, Look how cute they are together. And then we have a larger pocket pen. I guess you could call this a pocket pen. I don't know if this constitutes as a pocket pen. I think it's more just a smaller pen. This is a TWSBI vac filler. It's a TWSBI mini vac filler. I really like the TWSBI pens so much. I recommend them to so many people that ask how to get into fountain pens. I'm always like, the TWSBI Eco, the TWSBI Eco, just because they're so consistent, they're well made, they carry a whole ton of ink. But personally, I find them to be a bit big and bulky, both physically and visually. So it's not a pen that I grab often. I really like it though. For all intensive purposes. So having the TWSBI Mini, which is a vac filler and a lot of carrying capacity, but is a bit smaller, is really nice. So anyways, I digress. I feel like I'm moving well past what this video is about. And then here we have a Pilot Elite. This is a pocket pen, according to Pilot. It is a bit taller. It's pretty slim. When you uncap it, you can see. Check that out. Isn't that adorable? This was a really popular design once upon a time in Japan. Platinum, Sailor, Pilot. I think it started maybe in the 60s and worked its way into the 80s, this style of fountain pen. I have a couple of vintage pens like this, and one day I'll share them with you. But this is a modern pen made by Pilot, and it is a pocket pen. And then we have another small, but not pocket pen, which I guess is actually much more in scale. See, look at how big the TWSBI, even the mini TWSBI is big. This is a Pelican M400. So there you go. That is all I wanted to share with you. It's a quick video. I didn't want to do a writing sample. I actually like to wait until I can get a cartridge converter for this pen, and then I'll do a little comparison. Oh, another quick thing that maybe you have already noticed, or maybe it's difficult to see on camera, but the gold on this sailor is a bit paler. The gold on this sailor is very yellow, and actually this gold is seems to be consistent with all the other sailor fountain pens that I have, this kind of yellowy gold. And so this is the first sailor that I've gotten that has a more white gold almost. It's very subtle. That's just a complete personal preference. I think both of them are quite beautiful. I don't think it is related to quality of anything, but maybe it is. It could just be an aesthetic change on Sailor's part. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you all again. I'll talk to you soon. That was a weird way to end.